This might be the single most exclusive, most unique golf course I've ever played. Welcome to Sensei Porcupine Creek, where today I'm gonna give you a tour of the golf course that I have all to myself. I am literally the only golfer out here. I'm gonna tell you about Sensei, I'm gonna tell you the history of Porcupine Creek. We're gonna talk about the golf course because this place is cool and really special. So let's go do it. There's not a single ball. I'm gonna hit the only ball that's gone out there today. And it's so perfect, I just feel kind of wrong doing it. First swing of the day, only ball on this range. This feels bizarre. All right, got the first one out of the way. Let's see if we can hit a better shot this time. Ooh, that's better. Just need to do that all day. Another small detail, when you get to the range, the tees are in the shape of the Sensei logo. Oh, and by the way, you got Pro V1s, as if there'd be anything else. Porcupine Creek was built in 2004 by billionaire Tim Blixith, and he and his family had it until 2011, until Larry Ellison took over. So if you were to go through like most exclusive golf courses in the US, toughest tee times to get in the US over the last decade or so, Porcupine Creek is pretty much always listed. Basically, the only way you could play is if you were Larry's guest, and that usually was like celebrities, presidents, and foreign dignitaries. I'd pretty much come to terms with the fact I was never going to play it because I'm none of those things. But a couple years ago, Larry and one of his friends, Dr. David Agus, had a mutual friend that passed away, and they decided they wanted to do something in part to honor him, but help other people live longer and healthier lives. So they decided to take this 230-acre private playground and turn it into a wellness retreat, hence Sensei Porcupine Creek. Now, anybody that wants to pay the money can come and play this course, but despite the fact it's technically public, it feels more private than even the most private golf courses. So straight out of the gate, opening hole, it's clear this is a legit golf course. You got a big bunker right down at the center of the hole. You got to decide, do you want to go left? Do you want to go straight over it? Do you want to go right? And it's kind of right in that landing zone depending on the tees. So fortunately, I cleared it here, have like 225 to the green. We're gonna lay up, see if I can make a nice little par to start up here. Fantastic opening hole. Looking good so far. All right, despite only having 60 yards on our approach, we left our putt a little long. So we got about a 35, 40 footer here for birdie. See what we can do. Oh, come on, get going, get going. Okay, well, now we got 8 feet for par. In the hole. Hey, par to start. All right, we'll take that. Not too bad. All right, second hole, 140, par 3. Oh, over the bunker, a little long. Okay, better than sand. We'll take it. Hang on, hang on. You can't see it, but there is a giant ridge right here. I was kind of expecting these greens to be fairly flat and boring, but so far, at least the first 2 holes, a lot more movement and interest than I expected. All right, well, we'll take the double. Better luck next time. So you see these divots right here? Yeah, there's no seed on the cart because they'll just come from behind you once you've gotten a few holes away and they'll fix it for you. Same goes with the bunkers. You don't need to rake them because they're gonna come do it for you after the fact. Because we're the only ones playing golf today. That fact is still wild to me. There's a world-class selection of sculptures, like this Keith Haring from 1986 that's just casually hanging out on the 4th hole of the golf course. Can we talk about the sculptures again? They are so impressive, and this one might be my favorite. So the course was built in 2004, and nobody seems to know for sure who originally designed it. Although the names that seem to have commonly been thrown around are Tom Weisskopf, Dave Stockton, and Annika Sorenstam. It sounds like there was also considerable work done once Larry Ellison took over in 2011, and I imagine there's probably been some additional work before it opened as a resort. All right, there we go. All right, so we just got to the back 9 here at Porcupine Creek, and I was not prepared for this elevated tee box. This view is insane. Come check this out. Come on, come on. amazing. Best drive of the day. God, that's cool. That's cool. Like that's really cool. Yeah. All right, so not only does the 10th hole have an amazing tee shot, it's also really strategic as well. There's a big bunker right in the middle that's definitely reachable if you hit a good drive. If you go to the right of that, the fairway's a little bit more narrow, but you're gonna have a much better angle into the green. Going to the left is definitely the safer play, but it's going to be a much trickier approach. And looking at this kidney-shaped green, it's kind of a tricky approach no matter which angle you play. But where I am, down on the left, definitely tougher than being up to the right. Come on. Not bad, I'll take it. Ooh, I'll take that par. Fun hole to do it on. We're here on the 10th tee box at Porcupine Creek. There's the 10th hole. Well, down over there, there's the 13th green. What if we were to play a little cross-country golf? I'm the only one out here, so let's give it a shot. All right, to the flag. We got about 71 yards. Nice little sandwich. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, that's fun. Look at that thing go. Ooh, I heard green. Let's go see what happened. All right, with our little cross-country action, right on the green there, we got ourselves a birdie putt on the cross-country 10 to 13 hole here at Porcupine Creek. Let's see if we can make it. Here we go. Someone has to have done this, but... All right, here we go. Downhill putt, a little tricky. Feels like it's gonna be fast. Let's get a little tap. Ooh, there she goes. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Let's go knock it in here on for our makeshift par. Boom. This is so cool. So some of the nicest high-end clubs in the world, they will do what some call an airstrike. They'll bring you whatever food and drinks you want directly out to wherever you are on the course. Oh, and did I mention it's Nobu? You gotta love a good drivable par 4, and the 11th is a uphill drivable par 4 that is a fun tee shot, especially coming off number 10. Birdie putt here on 11, which is one of the cooler holes because it comes up into the hills, and you're just like right at the base of the mountains. You got views of Palm Springs and the whole desert, like it's beautiful. So let's see if I can capitalize on the beautiful hole with a 3 here. No! I should edit that out, but I'm never mad about tapping pars. So one thing I love about this course is the fact it's both challenging and user-friendly at the same time. So it's not long. From the tips, it's just shy of 6,700 yards, and so it can definitely have some teeth with some tough bunkering, but it also feels like they've opened up areas where people are more likely to miss. Point case, I've had some misses. I've had a few slices, I've missed the green a couple times, and what I've found is it tends to kind of miraculously open up in the areas that I've missed. I have a big slice tendency, as I know a lot of other people do, so it really seems like that was intentional to help the higher handicappers while still having interesting greens, deep bunkers. They're gonna be challenging for the better golfer. All right, getting close to noon, so the sun is directly above us. But welcome to the par 3 15th hole at Porcupine Creek, signature hole here. It is a 200-yard shot directly down a canyon. This is one of the coolest par 3s I have ever seen, and probably the biggest drop I have ever seen on a hole. I was not prepared for this. Oh, looking pretty good. Wow, that is cool to watch. Oh, all right, we are on the green. That was way better than I expected. That had hole-in-one potential. I'm just saying. That was cool. Okay, massive downhill tee shot somehow miraculously hit the green, and now we've got about a 20-foot birdie putt, and almost. I'll take the par. So a little bit earlier, I was running late for a fitness class, and so we had to finish quickly, and I kind of ignored the rest of this video. So I came back up here just to show you this. This is the 16th hole. If the 15th is the signature 1A, this has got to be signature 1B. You got to clear a little bit of desert, and then a nice little lake, and then the bunkers. I mean, it's just an amazing tee shot. And then you get around the green, you've got the obvious waterfall and pond to avoid, but then there's this little ridge right on the right-hand side of the green that makes for such an interesting approach shot. And depending on where the pin position is, this one little knob is gonna completely dictate how you play your approach. Super cool design elements. That is a brief overview of Porcupine Creek. This is one of the most special experiences in golf. It costs a lot of money. During the peak season, I think rooms start around $16.50 a night, and you have to be a guest to play it, and it costs $950 a round. And yes, that's a ton of money. Next to Shadow Creek, that's the second most expensive public round of golf I have ever played. But I will say, it is worth it. Like, if you can afford it, if it's in your budget, it's unlike any golf experience I have ever had. And this is a place that I will be telling people about for years. It has been that good, it is that special. I didn't know what to expect with the course. Like, I knew there was a couple cool holes. I knew that a big part of it was the fact it used to be so private and is still so exclusive, but I wasn't prepared for just how much I was going to enjoy the course. Like, there are so many good architectural merits of this golf course, and I think anybody would have a blast playing here. And with that, my name's Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and cool golf courses. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.